Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this might be another rant. I'm gonna go crazy. No, nah. I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can and try to explain, more decently, maybe, because I'm very brutal when I don't like something and shit like that. So obviously you can see in my previous review for Badlands, Predator Badlands, I was really, you could tell I was really upset about that movie, and I was just going off. I had to be brutal. I'm sorry. Like, I think it's necessary. Like, people are probably like, why is he so fucking crazy and shit? Like, why is he so toxic about it and shit? I don't care how you think about how the way I go about things. Like, I don't care, because sometimes the blunt, honest truth is what people need to hear, okay? And it doesn't seem like people are getting that anymore. People are too scared to do that now, and just because they don't want to be canceled or some shit, because it's their reputation or something. Like, being honest comes with the fight, okay? Like, it just never, it's never gonna stop. And the more you are scared to be brutally honest, the more people will run over you about that, okay? So, anyways, TRON ARES. I got some little bones to pick here about TRON ARES. Now, I'm not gonna go too crazy about it. I'm just gonna try to relax as much as I can about it. So, I honestly gotta say, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. It wasn't that great at all. Especially, it didn't even come close to how good TRON Legacy was. It just didn't even come close. It just seems like they tried to cash in on like how good TRON Legacy was, and like TRON Legacy wasn't really like that much of a huge hit, but it was a hit, especially with boys. A lot of young boys really liked it, and even I did, and I was already 19 when it came out. When did it come out? 2010. I was about 20. Yeah, I was just reaching about the 20 years old. Yeah. I was in my partying days, so I was, going crazy. But I seen TRON Legacy, and I loved it, man. I loved it ever since. I'm still a TRON Legacy fan, and the original Legacy, the original TRON. But TRON ARES, I didn't really like it, because not only was it, like, not as good as TRON Legacy, it's just the way they went about the story, like, what they did with the story. And what they did with Sam Flynn is what pissed me off. I was really ticked off of where they went with this movie, how they decided to scratch off, totally, completely delete Sam Flynn from the legacy, which was Kevin Flynn's legacy, and Sam Flynn carried the legacy on after Kevin Flynn basically disappeared, and Sam went to go save him. He found him and went to go and saved him, pretty much. Practically, I guess, because Kevin pretty much sacrificed himself so his son could get back in the real world. But since then, that was the legacy of Kevin Flynn and Sam Flynn, and it was supposed to continue on with Sam. Now, TRON ARES, we all expected this, okay? All of us, I guarantee you, all of us, especially TRON fans, we were expecting them to go with a story continuing the legacy of Sam Flynn, and we thought that maybe something was going to happen, like somebody in the NCOM was going to corrupt corrupt everything in there and try to, like, bring in the real world, or maybe Sam, like, we thought something was going to happen with NCOM and Sam, that he was going to have to fight a villain or some shit, or a bad guy in corporations that probably, like, tried to bring the programs into the real world. I'm like losing my head over here. I'm trying to get my words together and piece it together without going crazy. It's kind of hard for me, okay? Because, like, bear with me. I grew up in a very dark world, so I'm very aggressive. Like, I'm very brutal and aggressive with the way I speak. So try to understand that when I'm coming at something really harsh. I was born and raised in New York City. It's a rough town, okay? It's concrete jungle out here, okay? So you learn to be aggressive in this city, and brutally honest. So, anyways, and what I wasn't liking about where they were going with this movie too, what they did with this movie, is that not only that they just killed off Sam Flynn and decided to, like, destroy his legacy, they brought in diversity, all in favor of diversity. They brought in an Asian female protagonist now. Now she was the powerful female. Of course, we just can't make a fucking movie these days without doing that. There I go again. I'm telling you, man. It's so stressful and it's really irritating. It's so irritating because I'm really getting tired of this shit. I honestly getting tired of this shit. Okay. I'm honestly getting tired of this shit. Like I said, I wanted to see Sam Flynn continue the legacy. I wanted to see that, because that shit was cool. Sam Flynn was cool, man. I liked his character. He was cool. Anyways, so they basically reversed or just traded roles and put in diversity, all in favor of not having a masculine, dominant white male take responsibility like he should, and carry on the legacy. What the fuck, man? Like, it really, really pissed me off what they did with this movie, okay? And Jared Leto, I hated his performance. I'm sorry. He was corny as shit, man. It was just like, come on, man, do something that's gonna make me like your character, dude. Like, it just bland as fuck. Like, and he barely did any of those cool moves that Tron did. He's like, when you're introduced to Tron in Tron Legacy, the dude was badass, bro. Like, you're like, yo, that's Tron. Oh shit, yeah, he's crazy. Like, yo, I love his moves. Ares was supposed to be like that, and he was just, I'm trying to study human emotions, so like, I want to have emotions like you guys. So like, what's your story? Tell me everything about you. By the way, I know everything about you. My Asian queen. You are the goddess of this movie. You are going to take it far. You're the best. So I learned everything about you because I'm in love with you. I'm feeling something in here. I think there's something in my pants growing too. Yeah. Can we hold hands? I'm sorry. I had to do that. That's how I thought of his character the whole time. Like that, can you even call that a character? I mean, come on, man. He had no character at all. I know he's supposed to be a program, but that's the thing. Programs are not supposed to be a character. They're supposed to be a program. They're like robotic. They're like a synthetic, pretty much, right? Like you will in Aliens, like in Wayland. They're not supposed to have any type of understanding of emotions or anything like that. All of a sudden, Ares is just interested in this woman out of nowhere. Like, instantly, I'm telling you, as soon as the movie starts and you're introduced to Ares, he's automatically trying to find out everything about this woman who runs NCOM now and shit, and like is like trying to study why he's with her and shit, like why he's got to go after her and shit like that. But instead, it looked like he was infatuated with her the whole time until he finally got to meet her, and then he just totally changes his objective on his own. I don't understand how he was able to do that. Like, just instantly. Just with a snap of a finger, just after meeting her, he just decides to change his objective on his own. And just like, I want to be the hero now. I want to save you. Fuck what that evil white man is trying to do with me. I'm cool. I want to be down with you guys. Yeah, I want to be human. Teach me how to be human, my lady. I couldn't. I really couldn't. And then we have Athena. I can say she wasn't too bad of like a character, or like, how her role was pretty cool. I kind of liked it, but it was a little bit over the top a little bit. Like, I thought it was a little bit over the top, like how she was like very, very commanding of like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm gonna do my job if necessary. You know what she kind of reminded me of? What was her name? Grace Jones. Grace Jones from Conan, the Destroyer. Oh my god, dude. I was just like, okay, we got another Grace Jones these days. All right. Oh god, do you find me sexy? Oh. So yeah, I mean, Athena, like here we go again. We got diverse characters, and then you name this strong black woman, Athena, which is a Greek goddess. Doesn't fit, but okay. And Athena's not a villain. She's the goddess of, like, what? Goddess of, like, beauty and shit like that. Goddess of war. Oh, she is the goddess of war, right? I think Athena is the goddess of war. If I'm not mistaken, in Greek mythology, right? She's the goddess of war. It's Aphrodite that's, like, the goddess of beauty. Yeah, okay. I think I got it mixed up. Okay, so maybe it does make sense that she's goddess of war. But, you know, like I said, I wasn't really liking the way they were going with this, the way they did this movie. I didn't like it. They totally destroyed what the legacy was supposed to be and just decided to, let's just do what Disney always does, diversity. And just create a bullshit story. You know, there's the evil side and there's a good side. And we got, like, a Marvel Avengers movie with Tron now. You know, and then the whole thing with Kevin Flynn. Spoiler alerts, when he meets Kevin Flynn in his old in the old grid, he manages to get into the old programming, and to find out, like, how he could get the code or some shit. What was it called again? I totally forgot what it was called. I literally just watched the movie too, and I already forgot what it was called. I can't remember shit. But, you know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you know, it is worth a watch, I guess, and it's entertaining a little bit. The action's pretty cool, but as I was saying with Kevin Flynn, when he goes to meet Kevin Flynn and shit, I was like, how the hell is Kevin Flynn in there? He was like, and you know, they tried to, like, throw, because obviously people are gonna be like, how the hell is he in there? So they knew that, I guess. So he tried to explaining. You know, the writers probably tried explaining, like, why he's in there, because he explains how he's a mirror reflection of you, which doesn't make sense because he's not Ares, and Ares is not him. I don't understand that part, but okay, whatever. Like, he just manifests because Ares was in there. Alright then. That makes no sense because he was in the new grid. Pretty much, right? Yeah, it was like the new grid or something like that. No, that was the old grid, right? In Tron Legacy, but it was, like, upgraded and shit because it was the future, I guess. I don't know. But he's supposed to be in the old grid, so I thought it was really cool, though. I really liked the design and everything like that of the grid and the old grid. I was, like, what's the word I want to use? I was infatuated by that, man. I was really, really enjoying how it looks. How the new modern Tron looked, and then, like, the grid and all that, and their suits and the technology and shit and the weapons. I really liked that. And the discs, I don't know why it was triangle this time, but you know, I thought it was cool. I liked it. I kind of liked that. And what I liked was that when they went back to the old grid, right? It brought back Bit. As soon as Bit came out, I was like, oh shit, that's Bit. No way. I was like, that's awesome. I like that. I kind of enjoyed that when he went to the back to the old grid. It was beautiful. I was like, yo, this old grid looks cool as fuck. And they brought back Bit. I was like, this is nice. I like this shit. I kind of like that. But I wished they used it for a different reason, though. They wrote it into a different story, you know, with Sam Flynn, you know. I wanted that instead. Instead of they had it in this kind of story and shit, I was like, man, it would have been so much cooler if it was actually with Sam Flynn, you know, and it wrote a different movie, you know, entirely different movie. I don't know, like I don't want to go on too long. What's it, 13 minutes now? Yeah, I don't want to go too long about this movie. I'm talking like I'm drunk. I don't even know why, and I'm only drinking Pepsi. I think I'm having brain farts right now because this movie was ass, I guess. I want to say the movie was ass, but there is cool elements I really like in the movie, so I can't say it's complete shit. So it's not really complete shit. Like, don't get crazy on me now, you know, because I know a lot of people who hate the things I say sometimes come at me with all kinds of rage. Your review is trash. I like the movie. I don't care because your opinion is entirely different, to mine. So whatever, that's fine. But I'm honestly, you're the one that's, like, triggered by what I'm saying because I'm brutal about it. And I'm pointing out the obvious, which you're too scared to do, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't complete shit though. It wasn't. So don't get me wrong. I did, even though I didn't like the movie really, but it wasn't complete shit because I really liked the visual effects. I really like how they designed the grid and the old grid. I really like that and brought back Bit and shit. And I like that the thing that they brought back Kevin Flynn. I like that, but I was like, man, but if it was entirely different and it was Sam Flynn again and shit, it would have been way better, man. Like they just had to fucking kill it. The only thing that really destroys this movie is the story and how it was written. Okay, that's it. That's really pretty much it. The acting, yeah, I didn't really like the acting either. So the acting was shit from like everybody. I'm sorry, everybody was kind of like shit with the acting. I didn't like the acting. I didn't care for any of the characters, to be honest. I didn't care for shit. I didn't even care for Ares. I didn't care for nobody. Okay, and Ares was supposed to be like, the coolest of this movie, right? The one was the one that they wanted you to really care about. I didn't give a shit. And his character was so damn bland and like, everything that came out of his mouth too was just very dull and dumb. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So, anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I don't know what else I could say about this movie. Like I said, I only like the visuals about it and shit, and they brought back Bit and all that. That's all I can say that was really cool about this movie. And some of the action, yeah, and some of the fight scenes, but there wasn't that much, especially with Ares. I was expecting Ares. I was actually expecting to see Ares do a lot of cool shit, but he didn't. Okay, he didn't. Like, what the fuck? So, anyways, I was disappointed. I was disappointed with this movie. But, yeah. I guess if you liked it, fine, whatever. Oh, yeah. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack was awesome. Okay? I love Nine Inch Nails. I've been a Nine Inch Nails since I was, like, a teenager, I think, or, like, a preteen. I don't know. I've always listened to them. So the soundtrack, I might want to download this soundtrack. I might want this soundtrack from this movie because it's dope. It's fucking awesome. Now, the only thing, though, that was annoying me with the soundtrack was the fact that they kept using it in scenes where it wasn't needed. And I'm like, it doesn't match, man. It doesn't fit. Like, you guys are pushing it too much. Like, it felt like they were overdoing it, like overkill. Like, they were really trying hard to make it look awesome and feel awesome. And I was like, okay, now you guys are kind of overdoing it. You're overkilling with the soundtrack. Like, tone it down a little bit. Like how Daft Punk did it. Daft Punk did it so damn good. It matched perfectly with the movie. Like, they aligned everything perfectly. Okay, it was just too perfect. So that's why Tron Legacy is still a far superior Tron movie compared to this one. Okay. And the original, even though the original is the original, that should be the best one, but it's not. Tron Legacy is the superior one to, especially this one. This one was, the original one is still far better than this shit, to be honest. But yeah. So yeah. That's all. That's what I wanted to say too, and I almost forgot. So yeah. In closing out, that's all I got for you guys. I don't know if you guys will agree. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree. If you disagree, hey, take a shot. Tell me why you really like the movie. I would like to know. Okay, like I'm gonna try to be cool about it and try to be reasonable about it because I know I'm very harsh in my reviews if I don't like something, and I trigger a lot of people that like it. Yeah, I could be controversial, like I said. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe about Blade. Why was I gonna say Blade Runner? The Running Man. So I'm gonna watch The Running Man soon. I don't know when, but when I do, I'll definitely do a review on that. So look out for that, guys. All right. So that's all, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Happy weekend.